Meelod XT600. Now they make two different variations of this. They make a single motor and a dual motor. I tried for the DM, man. I said, hey, yo, you want to hook me up? They said, well, we got this other dual motor. I think it's just because my channel's not established enough. So they sent me the single motor, but I'm pumped up for this, and let me explain why. It's got a elongated seat, and I got a long butt. So if my butt can fit on that elongated seat, I just don't know how the pedaling is going to work. It's just interesting. Let me just open this up and let me show you what's everything inside of this box. Wait, what's this? Touch my nose. What the fuck? Did you hear that? Wow. Inside of the box that the bike came, we're going to get 3 uno, dos chicas, different boxes. And inside of box 1, that's a serious headlight. Pedals, plastic, plastic, styrofoam, styrofoam, plastic, plastic, package, paper, papyrus. This is the e-bike manual. See how badass that looks? That is a cool frame, man.
You're a mess! Stop it! Jeez! You are causing a ruckus.
Inside of the toolkit, 2 wrenches, Allen keys. Whoa, that's a charger. 3.2 charging on the charger, and it's a 25 amp hour rated battery. It's going to take roughly 8 hours from fully dead to 100% if you manage to ride this till the battery dies. That is a serious charger. Oh my. Oh my. Okay, so right off the jump, the comfortability of this, 10. Thought it would be awkward. So pedal assist 1, it is more of a cadence than it is a torque. So we're gonna go up to pedal assist 2, see how fast we can get. We are in the highest gear, 15. Again, this is all pedal. 18. Oh yeah. I'm gonna hit the pedal assist 5. Taking it on some grass here. At this speed, pedals are doing nothing. Oh. See if I can get max speed here.
On the surface I look fine. My brain feels heavy, my traumatized mind. And I'm so tired, I can't feel my eyes. Whoa, whoa. I'm petty, but I know how to lie. I feel feelings that I can't describe. I'm not breathing, but I'm still alive. Whoa, whoa. But I think I'll be alright, 'cause I'm not giving up, I'm not giving up yet. I feel that it's my time, so I'ma give it everything. I'ma give it everything I got.
turn this on, we're just going to press the power button. Beautiful display. I'll show some nice numbers and such. Pedal assist is at 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Simple enough. And if you press this little guy here, you'll see your odometer, trip, max, average, and then back to the odometer. That's how much I've put on it already. Yeah, I'm having a time of my life. So you have a lot of controls here. You have that up and down, what I just showed you for your pedal assist. But if you press the button here, it's going to dim the screen and turn on the headlight. And if you notice, the headlight is actually off. Well, you're not really going to see that. But if you flip the switch, that's going to turn it on. But then you have another switch here, which is your high beams and your low beams. What a day to start the New Year's. It is fantastic. I mean, I am just starting it off with a bang and a crash and a boom and a pow. Well, this is a Skydio 2. Anybody that knows these drones, they're pricey, they're hard to find because Skydio now was contracted by the government. So this is what happens. That last footage, I got really sweet footage. I might have got footage on this for about 35 seconds. Now, I don't know. It almost hit a lady. Hopefully I got it on the video. I hit a telephone pole and then almost a dog. And then the guy ran out to protect the lady. And this is what I'm working with. So you said, that's no big deal, right? It's a Skydio 2. First off, finding these, it's going to be difficult, but this is what I'm working with. Best tracking ever. A little jerky, but really good tracking if you got the beacon in your hand. Then I said, you know what? I've really got to get drone footage with this, man, because it's a really cool bike. It's super fast. It looks good. And then old Flopsy Doodle here, my Mini 3 Pro, I broke the propeller on that. You say it's no big deal. And then I got a floppy arm here, which... I mean, I guess in theory it would still fly. I'm going to try to swap out the propeller, but it's a Mini 3 Pro. So, yeah, 2 drones for the purpose of this review. This is intense, man. This is not good. Okay, let's talk about this bike now. See, so I can put this aside, knowing that that's $3,000 worth of drones. Still tell you that this bike is fantastic. I love the display of this. I love that center shock. The center shock on this bike is adjustable. You do have to have a shock wrench. It is not air. So you do have your mono shock in the back, and then you have your shocks in the front that have compression as well. And then you're able to adjust that and really dial in how much you want that to compress when you press them down. The display on this is bar none the best display that I have out of all the bikes. No Bluetooth connectivity. We're talking about a 750 watt rear motor. I think it peaks at about 1200, 1300. It's a lot of power. What that means is, let's just say you need that extra power. It's just going to give you that little bit of boost. I do want to apologize though, just in advance, for anybody that was expecting really good drone shots and B-roll. That's not possible with this. I lost 2 let's take a moment of silence for my 2 drones. Amen. Good. It's a great way to start. I'm not going to let this affect my whole new year. I'm not. I'm just really pissed off about that. Capping this out at the full throttle, you're not going to be able to pedal at those speeds because this is only a 7-speed. It's not a 9. It's not an 18. I don't know why they don't do that with a lot of these e-bikes. Put a second cassette up in the front, you know, a bigger one so you could get even higher gear ratio, thus increasing more speed. But I think a lot of people that get these e-bikes that just want to go fast. And the reason why I reached out to this company is because I absolutely love this frame. I really like the look of the seat. It kind of reminds me of like a motorcycle Saran moped thing. Now the 360 did make it. I think I got up to about 30 miles per hour, so I'm super excited about that. That would be the fastest that I got on all of the bikes. The rear taillight on this is absolutely fantastic. The headlights on this does have a lot of different controls. You have on from 2 different locations. You do have a high and a low, which I can appreciate. And the way that you mount that on the front is extremely secure, so you don't have to worry about your headlight falling out. And the good thing with this is when you turn this, well, the headlight lines up. This does have a twist throttle. I prefer the throttle that you push down versus just the twist. Just because when you have that twist throttle, the way that you have to place your hand is a little awkward and you're gonna get cramps in your wrist. I'm really pissed off about these fucking drones, bro. I'm trying to be as cool as possible because I really like that Skydio. I do apologize for not being super funny. I'm a little irritated. and bedazzled at the same time. I think that's what sequences do. But I'm frazzled. That's the word. Because I'm irritated, man. I just blew out 2 drones. Your rear swing arm is super sexy. You know, ride with freedom. I feel like my drones got freedom because they know I'm never gonna fly them again. Not today. I'm just so irritated. I know we're not here for that. We're not. Let's talk about it. Your brakes on this, Tektro. Everybody knows Tektro. Tektro is a great brand. What I want to appreciate for a moment is when I got this out of the box, no bleeding required. It was solid off the jump. And just the looks and appearance of this, I really thoroughly enjoy. We're talking about a 25 amp battery. I think there's only been one other bike that I've reviewed thus far that has a 25 amp battery. It's good, and your display on this looks nice. I wish they would have put something in the manual that said, here's a password, because I have 0001234, and then I gave up. Right? I'm not gonna sit here and play the combination Resident Evil. I gotta hurry up and get this lock unlocked so I can figure out the pistol to shoot this last zombie. I don't want to do that. You know, I don't even know what the P settings do. So even if I was to get in there, I would just, well, it's unlocked, and that's it. It kind of reminds me of like an old iPod color. Remember those? Remember that? That's what they were, right? iPods, and then they made them all nice. I don't think they make those anymore. No, the shuffles. Okay, back on track. Really good suspension in the front, really good suspension in the rear, great aesthetic, really good controls. The only thing negative that I would have to say is the drones are broken. That's it. Seriously, negatives? Ooh. Every bolt was tightened. Obviously check that before you get on and ride it, but keep in mind that you're only gonna hit about 15, 16 miles per hour with the pedals. You're not going to be able to do that, anything past that with the 7. So you gotta go to 9. One more thing to mention. Why did we put the side stand here? I would have preferred this to be more in the back, because what happens here is you can't put the pedals backwards to get that side stand up. You see, side stand is stuck right now because the pedal's in the way. So in order for me to do that, I gotta kind of lift up the rear, move the pedal, and then you could do that. While I get it, that's more of a motorcycle-esque type of thing, it's not the best positioning for it. So make sure if you stop that your pedals are more in the front position than they are in the rear. One thing I would say is if you are gonna get this model, just spend the extra $800 and get the dual motor, because it's gonna be the same thing, but that much more powerful. Again, that's not saying single motor is bad, but if you're on the lower budget of scale, get the single. But if you're really gonna splurge, just get the dual, because it's gonna give you that power, double that power. Whenever we have 2 hubs, front and rear, it's gonna be much better than the single across the board. So, it's good for what it is. I just really wish my drones didn't crash and explode. So if you check the link in the description down below, it's gonna give you a bike comparison of every bike that I've reviewed. The only thing that is not on there is the range check, and the only reason why I do not check that range is because my fat ass is gonna go a whole lot less of range than what you are at $110. And then wind factor, it is windy. Remember my drones fell? Yeah, the wind did that. I didn't do that. You can say, Jay, that's bad flying. Shut up, I wasn't flying it, the beacon was. There's too many things that are gonna factor as to how far you're gonna be able to actually get. So realistically, if you're using nothing but throttle, I would go on that lower threshold of 55 miles. And if you're a super chubby butt, I'd say 30 to 40 miles. You're gonna have to put some effort in to get this to go that true 70 miles. That's all I'm saying.